Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jacqui and today we're doing a full body yoga flow that will leave you feeling energized, refreshed and relaxed. So come join me on the mat and we'll get started. Let's come to standing on our mat with the feet about hip-width distance apart, toes pointing forward. Soften the knees and just start to shake, bouncing up and down, letting your arms and your wrists hang loose. Feeling that energy build up in your body from head to toe. Maybe take your arms to the side and to the front, up to the sky. And then take it back down and start to slow down the bouncing until you come to stillness. Let's step the feet a little bit wider, toes pointing to the top corners of your mat. Take your arms up high into a big star pose. Try to make yourself as big as possible, taking as much space as you can. Still activating through the entire body, so the kneecaps are pulled up, fingers are spread wide. Try to drop the shoulders down as you reach the fingertips further away from you. And then bending the right knee, take the left hand and reach down towards the right toes. Breathe in, reach back up, stand as big as you can. Breathe out, right hand goes to the left toes. And then back up, moving faster. Tapping hands to opposite feet. Each time when you come back to the center, making yourself as big as you can in your big star pose. Let's do 5 more each side. 5, 4, 3, almost there. Keep breathing. 2, and last one. Coming back to your big star pose, just turn the heels out so now your toes are pointing directly in front of you. Take a deep breath in and reach the arms up overhead. Hold on to your hands, maybe interlace the fingers or maybe just hold on to a thumb. Soften the knees and then big breath in, reach up. Breathing out, sweep the hands in between the legs. Breathe in, reach back up. Breathe out, hands in between the legs, let it all go. Soften the knees as you come forward. Try not to hit your hands on the floor. 1 more. Coming back up. Reach up again. Big breath in. And then breathing out. Reach the fingertips as far forward as you can, hinging from the hips. Lift up through your core. Lift up through the muscles above both kneecaps. And then hands can come down to the thighs, the shin, or the mat. Wide-legged forward fold. You might like to walk your feet a little bit further out. Maybe the elbows come to the mat if you're feeling really open. Keep pressing down through the outside edges of both feet, lifting up through the arches. And on the next breath, take the hands to the mat, bend your knees if you need to, lift up halfway to a flat back, tilt your tailbone up to the sky, and then start to heel toe the feet underneath the body. And then sitting all the way down, take a little bounce here. Heels can come off the mat. And then turn to face the top of your mat, come straight into a downward facing dog. And just take a moment here to walk out your feet. Or maybe drop the hips from side to side, roll the ankles, do whatever feels good. 1 more breath. And on the next breath, take the right knee into the chest and then place the right foot in between the hands. Breathe in, reach the arms up to the sky into a high lunge. Try to scoop the pelvis under just slightly so you get a nice stretch through the left hip flexor. Reach the arms up, drop the shoulders down. Breathing out, take the body forward, hands come to either side. Fingertips spread wide, energy through the hands. Breathe in, reach back up. Breathing out, coming forward again. Breathe in, reach it back up, and then come to warrior two. Pivot through the left foot, step it back so it's in line with the right foot, and then bend down through the right knee. Arms come to either side and turn your head to look over your right fingertips. Make sure that the right knee is in line with the hips and the toes, not falling into the center. So press it back out, relax the shoulders. Take notice if you're leaning forward or you're leaning back. Try to bring your weight right into center between both legs. On the next breath, turn the right palm to the sky, and then breathing out, sweep the right arm back and place the left hand on the left thigh. Try to find a nice stretch through the right side of your body. And then breathing out, reach the right fingertips up and forward, straighten through the right leg. Right hand can come down to the shin or onto the mat. Left arm reaches up to the sky, triangle pose. Trying to make yourself as flat as possible. So we're not leaning forward, but we almost have the feeling of leaning back with the shoulders stacked on top of one another, and same with the hips. On the next breath in, firm through the legs, pull up the muscles above the kneecaps, sweep the right arm all the way back, left hand comes to the left thigh again, reverse triangle, this time both legs are straight. On the next breath, bend the right knee, right elbow comes down to the right knee, left arm reaches up over the ears. Turn the right palm to face to the sky, spread the fingers wide, press the elbow down so that you create space between the thigh and the body. And feel a stretch from the left fingertips all the way down to the left foot. On the next breath out, turn your head down to face the mat. Left hand comes underneath the left shoulder, pivot through the left foot. So now you're on the ball of the foot. Right arm reaches up high, easy twist. Try to straighten that back knee a little bit more. And then find a twist through the upper body. Let's take some arm circles, taking the right arm to reach towards the back of the mat, and then down. Breathe in, reach forward as far as you can, and then back up. Breathing out, reach it back. Breathe in, forward and up. One more time. Try to stay firm with the legs, straighten through the left kneecap. On the next breath, let's take the right hand down to frame the right foot. Step back into a plank position. You can drop the knees here if you feel like it's too strong for you at this moment. Try not to let your belly sink. Lift up through the front side. Tuck the pelvis under slightly. Press the floor away. Shoulder blades up to the sky. And try not to drop your neck down. Look towards the top of your mat so you still have a nice straight line from the crown of your head down to the heels of your feet. Let's stay here for one more breath. Keep activating through the whole body. And on the next breath, lift the hips up, come back to downward facing dog. Take a few breaths here. Stay in stillness or just pedal out the feet slowly. On the next breath, let's take the left knee into the chest and we'll come to the other side. Place the left foot in between the hands, firm through the feet. Breathe in, reach the arms up to the sky for high lunge. Again, scoop the pelvis under. Find a stretch through the right hip flexor. Reach the arms up and relax the shoulders. Breathing out, shift the weight forward with the body. Arms come to either side. Energy through the fingertips. Breathe in, reach back up, keep the legs nice and firm. Breathe out, coming back forward with the body. Breathe in, reach the arms up. Pivot through the right foot, placing the foot down in line with the left, and foot is parallel with the short side of the mat for warrior two. Bend the left knee, arms come to either side. Relax the shoulders and turn your head to gaze over your left fingertips. Make sure your left knee is in line with hips and toes. And on the next breath, keeping the lower body where it is, turn the left palm to the sky. Breathing out, sweep it back. Right hand comes to the right thigh. Stretch through the left side of your body. On the next breath, straighten the left leg, reach the left fingertips up and forward, and then they come down to your shin or the mat. Reach the right arm up to the sky, lean the right shoulder back, stack the hips and the shoulders one on top of another. Reach the right fingertips up as you press down through the left. On the next breath, firm through the legs and the feet. Sweep the left arm all the way up. Right hand comes to the right thigh. Reverse triangle. And breathing out, bend the left knee, left elbow, left thigh. Right arm reaches up over the ears. Turn the left palm to face the sky. Press the elbow down. Create space between your thigh and your body. And on the next breath, right hand comes down next to the left foot. Pivot through the right foot. Maybe step it out to the side a little bit. Breathing in, left arm reaches up for easy twist. Try to straighten the back of your right knee just a little bit more. And then keeping that activeness through the legs, take the left arm back, circle. Breathe in as you reach forward and up. Breathe out as you take it back and down. Maybe following with your head. Let's do one more. And on the next breath, left hand comes down next to the left foot. Step it back into your high plank. Staying here for a few breaths, finding a nice and strong plank position. Tucking the pelvis under, lifting through the front side, and lifting the shoulder blades up to the sky. 5 more counts. 5, 4, keep breathing. 3, keep pressing the floor away. 2, and 1, lift the hips up, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Pedal out the feet or stay in stillness. On the next breath, let's take the right knee into the chest. Flex the foot. Bring the ankle up by the left hand. Right knee by the right hand. Lower the back knee and then shuffle yourself back into your half pigeon. Doesn't matter if the right hip is on or off the mat. If you have a cushion or anything, you could place it underneath the right hip. Otherwise, you can just let it come to wherever it goes. Try not to let your weight sink over to the right, but keep it through the center line of your body. Staying up high, or take the hands forward, maybe coming down to the elbows. Try to keep your right foot flexed as much as you can. We'll take about 5 slow and deep breaths here. Try to let yourself sink into this position. Even if you're feeling tight or a little bit uncomfortable, see if you can find a little joy in this hip opener. Take nice, deep exhales, slow and even. That's going to help you relax into the pose. 1 more breath. And on the next breath, if you're on your elbows, come back up onto your hands. Shift the weight over to the right side and then take the left leg and place the sole of the foot over the right knee. So we're in a kind of a twist here. So the right leg can stay bent where it is, or you can straighten it out in front if it's a little bit painful on your knee. So your choice. Let's take the right arm and hug the left knee closer to the body. Breathe and reach the left arm up to the sky, lengthen upwards, and then breathing out, left hand comes down to the mat behind you. Maybe you turn your head over your left shoulder. Every breath in, you sit up taller, and every breath out, you twist a little deeper. Try to take full belly breaths. not allowing the breath to become stuck in your chest. One more breath. And on the next breath, come back to the center. Shift the weight up onto your feet. Standing up, keep the feet where they are and just swivel all the way around. So now you've got the other leg crossed, and then sit back down. So you've magically swapped sides. So again, the left leg can stay where it is, or you can straighten it out in front. Your choice. So maybe do the same variation as you did on the first side, and then hug the right knee into the chest with your left arm. Twist the body, breathing in, reach the right arm up to the sky, lengthen upwards, and then breathing out, hand comes down to the mat behind you. Every breath in, sit up taller. Every breath out, a little bit more of a twist. Maybe taking your head over your right shoulder at some point. And taking deep belly breaths. And next breath, let's come back to the center. If you have your left leg straight, bend it back again. Take the right leg and sweep it all the way back, coming into half pigeon on this other side. So we're flexing through the left foot. And again, sitting the weight in the center and not dropping over to the left side. Staying up high or walking the hands forward, maybe coming down to the elbows. About 5 deep breaths here. Try to concentrate on your exhale, letting it come out slow, even and controlled. And see if you can allow yourself to relax a little bit more into the pose with every deep exhale that you take. One more breath here. And on the next breath, if you're on your elbows, come back up onto your hands. Let's come back into a downward facing dog. And again, just take a moment here to walk out the feet or shift the hips from side to side, doing whatever feels good in this moment. And also noticing how the hips are feeling now, comparing one side to the other. Noticing that maybe they're feeling a lot more open than they were at the beginning of class. On the next breath, let's walk the hands towards the feet. Feet are hip width distance apart, and we'll take a ragdoll. Soften through the knees, hold on to opposite elbows, and just let the entire upper body hang down towards the mat. Nod your head yes, shake your head no, make sure it's nice and loose, and either staying here in stillness or taking a gentle sway from side to side with the body. Stretching out through the backs of your legs and your lower back. And on the next breath, release the hands, bring them behind your back, interlace the fingers, and straighten the arms. Let them fall down towards the earth, just with the weight of gravity. Getting in a nice stretch in the backs of the shoulders here. And on the next breath, release the hands back down to the mat, and we'll just come into a seated position, however you want to get there. Find a comfortable seat, relax the hands down, maybe to the knees, and we'll just take nice big shoulder rolls, trying to exaggerate this movement as much as you can. Coming as high up to your ears, as far back, down and forward as you can. And then swapping directions. And then dropping the shoulders all the way down. Drop the chin to the chest, and then rolling the head from one side and then to the other. Stretching through the sides of the neck and the back. On the next breath, bring the head back up to the center, and then just make your way down to lying down. And coming into our Savasana, extend the legs long to the outside edges of the mat, hands below your sides with the palms facing up, micro tuck of your chin, and allowing everything to relax down. Close your eyes, and we'll slowly scan the body from the toes all the way up to the head, relaxing each part of our body as we go. Releasing tension through your toes and your feet. Letting go in your lower legs, knees, upper legs. Allow your hips to feel heavy and sink down into your mat. Let your belly become soft. Let your ribs and chest soften down. Relax your fingers and hands, lower arms, upper arms. Let go of any tension in your shoulders. Lengthen through your neck. And allow your head to feel heavy. Release any tension in your face, from your mouth and your jaw to your cheeks, eyes, and the space in between your eyebrows. And finding now complete relaxation through your entire body. And then wiggling the fingers and toes, rolling ankles and wrists. Take your arms up overhead and stretch all the way from fingertips to toes, lengthening through every part of your body. Big breath in. Breathing out, roll over onto your favorite side, curling up into a ball, using your arms as a pillow. And just staying here a moment. And then slowly making your way back up to a seated position, keeping your eyes closed if you can. Relax your hands down to your knees. Ground down through your sit bones as you lift up through your spine. Relax the shoulders down. Lift up through the crown of your head. And then just taking a moment to notice how you're feeling. Noticing any thoughts, emotions that may be coming up. And just acknowledging them as they are, with no judgment. Accepting them as they are at this moment. And and slowly blinking open the eyes. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed today's class. If you did, please let me know in the comments below and give this video a thumbs up. And please support me by subscribing so I can continue to create new yoga videos for you every week. Don't forget to hit the bell icon as well so you don't miss out on any new videos. I will see you next time here on the mat. Namaste.